Welcome to our PROVYS OnDemand Bridge demo. In the next 2 minutes, we will show you how the OnDemand Bridge software package supports your nonlinear operations. The OnDemand Bridge package is designed to cover the fundamental processes needed for effective content publishing on nonlinear platforms. There are 4 main areas we focus on. By using our fine-tuned library of contracts and licenses, you can describe the nonlinear rights with various conditions as negotiated with content distributors. Once all the acquired rights are registered, PROVYS provides multiple ways of automatic and manual planning. The last step of the core process is the content publishing and the integration with a delivery platform. All these steps are supported by a centralized, metadata-rich library of titles. Now, let's start with the contract and license library. The licenses for individual titles or series are organized under contracts with a given distributor. A contract is an envelope for all content acquired under it. This is a live contract where we already have a lot of licenses for movies and series. Let's go ahead and add one more movie. Let's choose Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as an example. We haven't bought this movie before, so it does not exist in the title catalog yet. Now we are able to edit directly from here. Also, to fill some basic metadata like the production year, country, parental guidance rating, etc. Every new title gets a unique ID which identifies it from now on during the rest of the process.
Now, back to the process map. We are at the next step where we describe the nonlinear rights. PROVYS OnDemand Bridge comes with a number of predefined templates for the rights description, each of them useful for a different type of contractual conditions. Let's go back to our example. This is one of the most used templates with predefined types of rights like catch-up or SVOD. The header contains common conditions for all types of rights. For example, all rights in our license are intended for the Czech Republic. Then, each right is switched on or off, and more detailed conditions may be entered. We switch on the SVOD right in this example. There is the license for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, among the others. Usually, titles under the same contract are acquired under the same or similar conditions. We are using a license grouping to make such data entry faster. The licenses under this contract are grouped into 3 license groups. All rights are described only once on the group level.
With the content and its rights already entered in PROVYS, we can move on to the next step in the process, which is planning the content on a nonlinear platform. The OnDemand Bridge package contains multiple graphic planners. In our example, we will work with the Czech TV's nonlinear platform. It uses multiple ways of the content delivery, or services as we call them. Let's open the SVOD plan for the whole year of 2030. It's empty, so let's add some content to it. It is possible to choose the content from a list of the standalone titles, series, or a license library. Each tab has its own filtering and a different configuration of visible columns. Here in the license library view, we can see the same content we worked with before in the contract with the Omega distributor. The list is pre-filtered to show only the available content for a currently opened platform, service, and time period based on its license conditions. Let's find our example movie. We insert it into the plan by a simple drag and drop. The movie is planned for the currently open period. This is visually represented by the green interval. Of course, it is possible to manually shorten the publishing period. Let's shorten it to the first half of the year. We can see now that the green interval got shorter. Now let's plan the series. We are looking for The Simpsons in the Series tab. In this case, a screen opens after the drag and drop. We can choose the episode release strategy for the season. As an example, we choose to release 1 episode weekly every Sunday for the whole year. In the next part, we choose to keep all episodes online until 30 days after the release date of the last one. This is sometimes called stacking rights. Again, the green bar shows the publishing period of each episode.
The second approach to the manual planning is based on adding the content into periodic menus. The aim here is to be able to track amount of content published in each period. Let's open the January period of the TVOD plan for Czech TV, where we already have some examples prepared. A minimum and maximum content limit is defined for this plan. We can see that the lower limit is 5 titles, or 5 hours in duration, and that our January menu is below the threshold, which is indicated by the red font. If we take a look at the February menu, we can see that we have already met platform's minimum requirements for this period. Similarly, in March, a portion of titles will be replaced and other titles will be kept online. The publishing period of content can spread over multiple periods, but we have a clear overview of fulfillment of our commitment to the platform in each month.
Now let's take a look at a completely automatic planning of a catch-up. There is a dedicated screen for the catch-up and preview plans, which are automatically generated from schedules of linear channels. A catch-up is generated by the predefined configurable rules. An automatic job tracks linear schedules and program changes and updates the catch-up plan in the background. In our example, we let the job generate a catch-up only until Monday to see how the rest of the week is populated. There is a button which does exactly the same as the automatic routine. After we click it, we can see the catch-up requests generated until the end of the week.
As mentioned at the beginning, content publishing is the last step in the process covered by PROVYS OnDemand Bridge. It involves the listings completion and the export of nonlinear plans and EPG2 platforms. This design screen offers a different view on the already completed nonlinear plans. It has different configuration of columns to show metadata relevant for the nonlinear EPG. It's used for viewing and editing the metadata before they are exporting. Now onto the export itself. OnDemand Bridge comes with a PDF export and an XML export for platforms in standard PROVYS format. This is the nonlinear plan export with a standard set of the EPG metadata.
This concludes the demonstration of OnDemand Bridge software package. It emphasizes an easy data entry and a maximum automation when it comes to the content search or planning. So, are you interested?